Welcome to the PI Planning Cooking Show. This is the last episode, and I can tell you one thing, there is nothing more enjoyable, yum yum yum, than a well-cooked art. So in the last episode, we're going to just cover a few things. But first of all, because I am hungry, we've got to cook the art. Nothing better than microwaving. Much better tasting than those little peeps that you can get. You microwave those, they're a bit soggy. Arts, when you microwave them, oh, so tasty. Put it in the microwave, set the timer for about 3.5 minutes, and it's beautiful. Here we are. So here we go. You've finished your PI planning. Yay! You've celebrated. Boogie, boogie, boogie. And now it's the next day. Please make sure that the next day is not the first day of your iteration. You have just walked out of PI planning with 7, 8, 9, 10 teams worth of plans. And if you're using a backlog management tool, you've got to get all that into the tool before you start planning. And remember one thing from the beginning. The stories that you're expecting to come out of planning are not perfect. These are draft. They were there to find risks, issues, assumptions, and the magical thing, dependencies. You need to get those into whatever your tool is that you use, or get them onto your board. You need to get those stories elaborated, like fully described in the way that you'd expect before you go into iteration planning. And that is what you should use the last day or 2 days or however many days there are of your IP iteration to do. Make sure those things are done, because from the first day of the first iteration you want the team focused on that plan. If you're not, you're going to have to reduce your capacity of your first iteration so that they have time to do all these other things that I talked about. And also remember, they've come out of 2 days of stressful planning. They need the opportunity to decompress. I recommend at least 2 days, working days, so that doesn't include the weekend, for teams to actually finally shake things out after planning and then go from there. If you have cross art dependencies, this is a good chance for the RTEs and so forth to double check those dependencies to make sure they're aligned up well. If you have cross-solution dependencies, it's exactly the same thing. It's also a good time to go back and communicate and confirm to the business, this is what we're doing. It's also a good time with assumptions. Now, this is really important. If your team has made an assumption with somebody or another organization about something happening and they have confirmed that, because that's the only way you get out of planning, it is good to send them, hey, architecture, these are the assumptions you confirmed during planning. Here are the 6 things, or however many there are, that you said you would get done in the first iteration after the PI starts or across the PI. And get a positive affirmation from them. Yes, we understand. And it could be the system team, it could be architecture, it could be whoever, that those commitments are there and those are real and that they're planning to achieve those. Because if they come back afterwards and they say, hey, I know we said we'd do this, but we're not doing it now, you need to start talking to your teams and saying, what is the impact if this isn't in iteration 1, but it's in iteration 2, for example. So you are going back and doing a sort of re-verification and recheck of all of those assumptions and risks and things like that. So you need the time too, not just the teams. And then you're good to go. Good luck. Oh, something's cooking. Something's ready for me. So I'm just going to be off. See you later. Well, this is the end of the PI Planning Cooking Show. There's nothing as tasty as a well-cooked art. Nothing as delightful and as nutritious as a well-cooked art. It is a wondrous thing. They are rare, they are beautiful, they will make your muscles huge. So I highly recommend that you cook your art well And as you know, to do that, you need to follow the PI Planning Cooking Show, all the episodes. So thanks for watching. I hope we will talk to you again soon on one of our new shows. So we're talking about Agile in the Zone or PI Planning Therapy. If you have people to suggest for us to interview for Agile in the Zone, or if you have therapy points you think we should discuss on PI Planning Therapy, please let us know. Either by email or comments below. But for now, if you don't mind, I'm going to have a nice, lovely, tasty art and enjoy all its nutritious value. Thank you for watching and talk to you again soon. Yum. Nothing better.
That's the PI Planning Cooking Show with Shane Harrison.